I can see that other plane taking off again.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's just going in circles, huh?
Yeah, just practicing. And now they're like anti-touch and go for training.
Really?
Yeah. That was always a little bit of a controversial thing in the last, say, 10 years, I guess.
Really? What was the reasoning behind that?
Dangerous.
Oh, well, yeah.
Because you have to coordinate so many different things.
I see. I would think.
So I come out the second time, I do a couple landings, everything's fine, using the big runway, and on like the third one, I come down, and when I land, I go over to put my flaps up.
Yeah.
To get back into takeoff configuration, doing touch and goes, and I missed. I whiffed on the switch.
Oh.
And so what flaps do is they provide you with additional lift, so that when you come into land, it's like a bird coming to land. It spreads its wings, it catches extra air, and you don't drop as fast. You stall slower. Everything that's good.
Okay.
But when you're taking off, what they'll do is they'll give you a extra amount of lift so that you could actually get airborne before your airborne velocity.
Oh, okay.
So what happened was, I reached over, so I get full power.
Yeah.
And went over and missed.
Okay.
And so I had full flaps, and then the plane at about 50 miles, the takeoff speed's about 60, 70.
Yeah.
At about 50 miles an hour, it just shot up at about a 45 or 50 degree angle.
Oh.
And the engine started to sputter. Because you were climbing too steeply with not enough power and not enough velocity to even take off. And I thought, well, this is not going to end well. You get your nose down.
Yes.
To pick up airspeed. And I immediately shoved the thing forward, and I looked over and clicked the flaps up. And the plane went from like a 45, 50 degree angle with almost no speed, stall warning going off, and it just dropped to a straight level, and it and the stall warning went off.
Oh my gosh.
And of course I was about to have
a huge panic attack if you weren't already.
Right. But it was not terrible. And then as I'm doing my thing, because I'd already made my calls with the tower. So as now I'm going down the runway, I'm starting to get elevation, and I'm doing left turns.
Yeah.
And it's just I started to do my left turn, the tower was like, was it 401?
Oh yeah.
Hey 401, you okay?
No.
And I said, I think so. And she said, that's a pretty aggressive angle of liftoff there.
Oh.
I said, yeah, that was not intentional.
Yeah, my bad.
So, obviously that could have ended terribly.
Sure, yeah.
So when you're doing landings, the touch and go saves time.
532, 10 miles out to the southeast for touch and go.
Old school. Because they used one of our runways.
Touch and go is 10, 2900 Juliet. Cleared touch and go, 10 for 2900 Juliet.
More significant on your side. Here.
Clear touch and go, runway 10, 64532.
Oh yeah.
Short final, cleared touch and go.
What do you think they're doing?
99 Juliet, short approach approved. Cleared touch and go, runway 10.
Clear touch and go, 10.
Do follow traffic ahead in the base. Cleared touch and go, runway 10.
Following traffic, I got eyes on them. Runway 10, clear touch and go, 64532.
10 miles out to the northwest. Inbound for touch and goes.
We don't select touch and goes, 9 and go.
You are cleared touch and go for 989 go. Cleared touch and go, runway 10.
Clear touch and go, 10, number 2.
Cape Girardeau Tower, November 41 X-ray Papa, 10 miles to the southeast, inbound request, right traffic for touch and go, runway 10.
41 X-ray Papa, Cape Tower, right.
Cape Tower, November 41 X-ray Papa, midfield downwind, right traffic 10, touch and go.
41 X-ray Papa, clear touch and go, runway 10.
41 X-ray Papa, clear for touch and go, 10.
Base turn to Fruit to follow that traffic. You are clear touch and go, runway 10.